Listen closely, because this is the part no one tells you. Founders fail. Not because their product sucks, not because their team is weak, but because they don't see what's killing them right under their noses. The brutal truth? Go-to-market failures are the #1 blind spot for founders, the silent assassin of dreams and ambitions. It's like watching a fire start in the basement while everyone's busy fixing the roof. Painfully invisible, terrifyingly real, and crushingly effective. You build something brilliant, pour your soul into it, beg the world to notice, and then it just dies. Not because it wasn't ready, but because the path to the market wasn't built to carry it. Most founders stumble not on product or tech, but on the battlefield of how to reach their people, how to make their voice heard, and how to turn curiosity into obsession. This question mark, this is the war no one trains you for. You don't want to hear it, but there's no shortcut here. Market moves fast. Customers don't care if you're disruptive or innovative if they can't find you, trust you, or see the value immediately. Ambition means nothing without a strategy laser-focused on the buyer's mind and the heartbeat of the market. The cruel irony: founders are visionaries who dare to create what's next, yet the moment they try to bring it out, they become blind. They miss signs, overlook signals, and fall into the oldest traps, relying on guesses, hoping demand will just magically appear, or worse, copying what worked for others without peeling back the unique layers of their own reality. It's maddening because you know your product could change lives, could rewrite the rules, could break the status quo, but it doesn't matter if the market doesn't get it. The brutal truth is that most fail not due to lack of brilliance, but because they fail to build the bridge from idea to impact. Imagine sitting on a gold mine, but not knowing how to dig, how to sell the gold, or how to convince others it's real treasure. This is the founder's nightmare every day. Thinking your product will sell itself is the biggest lie you tell yourself. This is the system's trap. It tells you to be free, to innovate, yet it leaves you stranded. No compass, no roadmap for crushing it in the market. Startups crash and burn because founders get stuck thinking inside the box, clinging to comfort, clinging to familiar paths, trying to scale noise instead of essence. No wonder the fatigue is real. The pain of watching your dream get swallowed by the cold silence of the market is a deep, gnawing wound that scars your confidence forever. But here's the fire in the darkest night. There is a way out. The solution isn't more hustle. It isn't copying marketing gurus or throwing more money at sales funnels that scream empty promises. The key lies in ruthlessly understanding your market, not just its surface, but its cracks, its secrets, its fears, its hidden desires. The founders who move beyond failure are those who question everything. They get surgical about who they serve, why they serve, and exactly how to light a fire under their people's needs. They treat the market like a living, breathing thing, not a spreadsheet. They stop looking for validation. They start creating demand by aligning their product and message so deeply that it feels like the market is begging for it, not the other way around. This alignment, this brutal, honest connection, is the missing weapon in most founders' arsenals. And here's what is rarely said. This is not a sprint. It's a patient game of chess. Founders who win don't hustle like maniacs. They build slow, deliberate, and with eerie precision. They learn to see around corners, to test, to pivot, to listen harder than anyone else. They don't cheat the system because, unlike the world's comforting lies, real freedom means earning every inch, fighting every battle, but never losing your soul in the process. If you want to escape the trap, you must wield this patience fiercely. You must obsess with data but never forget human truth. You must curate your tribe ruthlessly. Not everyone deserves to become your customer or supporter. This selectiveness preserves your will and sharpens your focus. Think about it. The world is full of noise. Everyone's shouting. Everyone's selling. The market doesn't want more noise. It wants lightning in a bottle. When founders learn to amplify essence, to be sovereign over their vision, they slice through the clutter like a hot knife through butter. They don't mimic the masses. They become the edge. They reject mediocrity and make their market come to them. This transformation is painful because you're forced to unlearn everything comfortable, but it's the only way to stop being invisible. Imagine your product being not just seen, but craved. Imagine your market aligning so tightly with your vision that the launch feels like the inevitable next step. not a gamble. Most founders don't get this because they've never been taught to love the grind of being misunderstood and misaligned at first, to fight isolation, to find synergy with the few who actually get them. The movement that's rising today, it's built for the rare ones, the founders ready to burn the playbook and craft a new one. You won't find them in elevator pitches or on trendy business blogs. You find them at the edge, where the comfortable fall away, where the silent tension inside you shifts from unbearable pressure into a burning call to arms. This isn't about fitting in. It's about standing out harder than ever before. It takes courage to stop waiting for permission and start shaping a market that doesn't even know it needs you yet. So where does this all begin? It begins when founders accept that failing go-to-market is not shame, it's a signpost. It shows where to fight next, where to rethink, where the true work lies. The founders who win? They have learned to build their market as carefully as they build their product. They obsess over every customer interaction, testing every message, leveraging data like a surgeon holds a scalpel. They understand that the market is not a victim or enemy. It's a partner to be won, not by hype or tricks, but by brutal honesty and real value. This dance between product and market is the greatest rebel movement today, the few daring to create connections that others dismiss as impossible. Here's the kicker. This journey is lonely. The system wants you to be alone, isolated with your fears and doubts. But the real power is found when you find your people, the investors, the leaders, the visionaries who don't just hear you, but burn with you, align with your will, and amplify your fire. When you connect with this rare network, you become unstoppable, not just in sales, but in spirit. Here lies the difference between founders who fade and founders who become legends. Legends don't wait for the market. They reshape it. They rewrite the rules and build a new reality where their vision is not just tolerated, but demanded. Founders, investors, leaders, this is your wake-up call. Stop hiding behind buzzwords. Stop chasing easy answers. The market isn't waiting, but it's listening. For those who dare to break the silence, who will burn so fiercely the market can't ignore the heat. Your blind spot on go-to-market is your opportunity. Fix it, and you'll not only survive, you'll rewrite the future of what's possible. The doors to greatness open only when you leave behind the lie of comfort and embrace the raw, relentless grind of building something real, something aligned, something unstoppable. Remember, being great in this game means embracing the pain and turning it into power. It means seeing your go-to-market not as an afterthought, but as the lifeblood of your entire mission. Don't just build products, build movements, ignite tribes, create legacies. The invisible scars of failures will become your battle scars, reminders of battles won in the noise outside and within yourself. This moment? It's your choice. Stay stuck in comfortable illusions, watching your dream fade quietly. Or stand up, turn that blinding failure into your fiercest weapon, and own the market like it was always yours to command. No more excuses. No more distractions. The market won't wait, and neither should you. This is where the rare are made. This is where the future breaks free. Are you ready to stop being invisible and start being unstoppable? Because the world is already watching, waiting for the founder who sees the fire beneath the surface, who dares to fan it into an inferno. It's time. Now.